We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Nelson Tan is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And I think that may have been a sit.
Next for Milwaukee, Angelo Velasquez. He's sitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. The 2-1 home. Bounce to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Top of the third set to get underway. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, John Wiggins. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game. Now to the plate, John Wiggins. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Let her rip, let her rip.
And he takes strike 2.
Hey, come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center. 41st home run of the year for him as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So coming to the plate, John Wiggins, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Striding in, John Wiggins. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Skied into straightaway right. Lopez is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. Stepping into the box, John Wiggins. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
All right, come on now, one time. Get a piece.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they've taken a 2-run lead. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, Matty V. One of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the... Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
12-9, the final in this one. The Yankees scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Juan Villafuerte earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Marco Doby records the save, his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Charlton Langford, a right-hander from Alabama, against the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy is a real good 2-seam fastball, and you'll know if it's good because he'll have good run and sinking action to his arm side. He'll throw it to all 4 quadrants of the plate, and he needs that pitch to be effective in this game here today.
Now in the box, John Wiggins, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. Left center, base hit. At the plate, Aldo Castillo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Aldo Castillo.
Grounded to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. In now, Doug Fung. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau.
Here we go. Right now, fellas.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Settling in now, Willie Ramirez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. High pop-up. Wiggins is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 1 inning in the books here. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. Striding in once again, John Wiggins. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Givens is on his way home. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple. That triple just seems to be digging in and looking for more. John Wiggins already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Givens isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4. Trying to pick things up where we left off, John Wiggins. And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Grip it and rip it, kid. Grip it and rip it.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pitch hitting for the Brewers, number 10, Johnny Uribe.
Hit to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Stepping up to the plate, John Wiggins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Rip toward the gap in right. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brian Gallo earned his 5th win of the year. Juan Villafuerte earns the save out of the bullpen, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Yanks have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Richard Hong gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, scooped up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Striding into the box, John Wiggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 43 on the year for him. And the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of it.
Ready now, John Wiggins, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this.
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. And the runner is in from second. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Hey, talk.
Coming to the plate now, Ruben Sato, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. To first, he's got it. And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third.
I like that he didn't try to do too much.
Digging in now, John Wiggins. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, and that is right there for strike two.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Come on, big guy. You got this.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base. Into the box, John Wiggins. And if you've been following along, you know he needs only the single to complete a cycle. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Solo shot to right center as they've taken a one-run lead.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit. You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. New York rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Marco Doby wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Juan Villafuerte wraps it up for the save, his 17th on the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.